Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Francesca Bell, and I am just here just to let you know that you're not alone. Right now, I am writing a book called Unleash Her. Um, and this book is meant to help you to see where maybe you've been falling short or creating the reality that you're living. Maybe everybody in your life is not full of shit, and maybe it's just, a reflection of you or a mirror to you not taking accountability fully for your actions and your choices. And hey, there's no judgment because I've been doing it for a long time and my life has been a series of ups and downs. My life has been a series of instability and homelessness and things, all types of shit, just relationships that would mentally abuse me and just use me and all of these different things. So I totally understand. And I just wanted to read you a little bit from Unleash Her because maybe you need to hear this. Maybe this is something that you need in order to move on from a relationship that's no longer serving you, or a situation where you feel like you've been given more than you've been receiving, whether that's a job, a family relationship, a romantic relationship, whatever the case may be, or even just letting go of past hurts that's been holding you down, like just trauma from your childhood, and where you just feel like you can't move forward. Okay, so I just want to read a little bit of this. Okay, so this is called Go Far. And when you go far, you allow yourself to face, accept, and release whatever it is that you've been holding on to. Okay, now that we've gone into the mindset that we have in order to move our life forward, it's time to actually accept the fact that maybe you have been creating your own dis-ease. Hey, there's no judgment here. I've done it many times, okay? When I was growing up, I had no real representation of what a healthy relationship looked like. I thought it was normal to break up over and over again. I thought it was normal for a person I was dating to go days without speaking to me. I would make excuses for why he was treating me like shit. Oh, he just has abandonment wounds. That's the number one, right? Today. He just has abandonment wounds. He doesn't know how to communicate his feelings. Bullshit. But the reality is that he just didn't want to be with me. And he could not, and I could see that, and he could see that I didn't respect myself enough to end it when he disrespected me the first time. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's your fault for him mistreating you. That is if your situation resonates with mine, right? But what I am saying is it's your fault for not standing up for yourself and allowing the mistreatment to continue. We have the ability to change our reality, and we are choosing to live. It's not easy, but it is simple. You just choose. So when I was in that situation, I had become very honest with myself. I had to get clear and understand that it was not fair for me to be wanting or waiting for a person to let me know what it is that they felt for me, or for them to just be honest if they had somebody else that they were interested in. I had this feeling that I needed to hold on just a little longer, just to see if he'll come back, or even just at least give me closure. I deserve that, right? Absolutely. You do, and I did, right? I deserve that. But the real healing came when I faced the fact that he didn't have to give it to me in order to receive it. I didn't really want closure from him. I just wanted him to validate me, to love me the way that I loved him, and most importantly, just to choose me. And I feel like that is something so many of us women go through, where we feel like we just want to be chosen, where we do everything for somebody else. I mean, we pour and we pour and we pour, and we don't allow ourselves to receive because we feel like if I just give a little bit more, then maybe he'll see me. But that's not true, right? I wanted to be chosen so badly that I put my self-worth and respect in his hands so he could hold on to it and say, I'll come back to this later whenever I feel ready. Or if this situation that I really want doesn't work out. I snapped out of it the moment that I started to think about it in that light. Then I asked myself, how can I let this go? How can I release the need to feel validated by a man that does not see my value? That's when I chose to go far, because if I continue to wait, I was just going to put myself deeper in a hole full of guilt, hate, and regret. I had to face it. I had to accept it. And then I had to release it. And that's what you need to do. You need to face the fact that maybe he's just not that into you. Maybe he can't give you what you deserve. Maybe he do love you. But is it enough? Are your needs being met? Sometimes you have to face the fact that you deserve better. Accept the fact that you deserve better, and then release the lack. Release the lack of choosing to stay in situations that no longer serve you. And I don't want to sound like, you got to just live life by just being in things that just serve you fully. But if there's no real reciprocity, so then why are you staying? Because life is all about give and take. Nothing is free in this world. It's all about you give and then you receive, right? But it goes both ways. Like you can't be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't give to you, because that's just showing how much they and maybe it's not even a conscious thing of, I'm not going to say that because most people know what they do, but sometimes you have to make the decision to say, this is not working for me. This is what's not going to push me forward, and I deserve better. And that is your breaking point, your next elevation, and just that's your growth moment, because you realize and then you finally shift. So I hope this gave you a little bit of insight. I want you to know that I'm here, no matter what. We may feel like we are alone in certain things like this, but you're not. Okay. Sending you love and light. If you guys want to pre-order my book, I will have a link in my bio. And yeah, so happy healing. Just know that you're worth so much more, and you do not have to settle, because you create your reality. Love.